Sup, this is part 2 of touring our base. Basically, what's going on is my brother TP Productions and I got invited to a Minecraft server. We played, we built a base, and with the server shut down on the horizon, we recorded a tour of our base. In part 1 on TP's channel, we toured the main base area, link to that video in the description. In this part, we're going through the village we built next to the main base. Okay, on to the video. So I guess now we get to move on from the main area to the village.
Like the main attraction, why we were on this world for so long.
Yeah.
This is like Charizard's village. He kind of started it, and then I saw that and was like, this is really cool. Oops, I just bumped the fan. I said, this is really cool. I want to help as well. Before we go there, we're just going to point out this rabbit who has been there since the beginning of the server, basically.
Yeah.
He got stuck in.
Lost soul.
Yeah.
There actually was another one, but I accidentally killed it. Like, I was fighting pillagers and I jumped down and pushed it off a hill. So.
Rest in peace, random ass rabbit.
07, I think it was a gray rabbit, I'm not sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then we didn't, I did strip mining down there. And this is you're gonna clip this after, aren't you?
I tried, I missed. My cursor is so bad.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the last things we built in the village. Is the mining access, I guess. There's a pillager banner underneath because of course there is. Yeah, so this is, I guess we'll go left first. This is the wool farm. It was the first building I built in the village. It's an automatic wool farm. I never used any of the wool.
I got some use out of it, so.
I traded a couple of them with the Fletchers. I actually didn't really properly get it working until last week because there wasn't enough light getting onto these grass blocks to spread them to the sheep, apart from the ones that were directly below the lantern. So only 4 out of the 10 cells were producing, and I made all the sheep different colors so I could see which ones were actually working, which ones weren't. You can tell it was the yellow, the blue, the black, and the white that were actually working. Yeah,
there's actually something up here I didn't see before, which is this pulley with the wool at the back.
Oh yeah, the crane. I'm stuck on the posts, but yeah, there's a crane here. You got
grindstone with
stuff.
Chains. Kind of random, but it looks pretty cool.
Right. Anyway, if we go up another level, actually there's a spare wall in here. If we go up another level, we get to the
living quarters.
Yeah, I don't know if you could live in a space like this. It's kind of just a bedroom for one guy, and then there's a book.
Let's read. Let's use what the shepherd has as a secret. Yeah, it's this. It's that.
Yeah, the shepherd's secret.
I don't really want to read them.
If you had sheep like mine, you'd have done it too, which is a reference to the that screenshot from that one Pokemon game. Anyway, moving along, we got an purely aesthetic pumpkin patch. Oh wait, there's cows over there. Yeah, purely aesthetic oh my god. Do you want to say it? I can't say it.
A purely aesthetic pumpkin patch with some melons.
Yeah, it's purely aesthetic because if you break them, if you harvest them, they'll regrow in a different place and mess up the farmland. So you're not allowed to harvest them. But it looks kind of cool, I guess. But
yeah,
not
it's
fully.
kind of funny how you ask me to say something when I'm notoriously bad at it.
I wasn't sure you were going to be able to. I guess we'll head to the village square next. Yeah, so this is I say yeah, so you say so yeah. So you okay, moving past that, right? This is the village square, right? We got an extra little fountain, we got emerald blocks in the floor because you love seeing money in the floor when you're a villager. This is the Fletcher house over here. It's got Fletchers in it. It's pretty simple. I spent 15 minutes designing it because DB was like, yo, we need Fletchers. So I was like, okay, I'll get us some Fletchers.
The stick trade. Sticks and arrows.
I mean, I use
arrows,
Infinity,
most important trade. If you use a mending bow, like I do, then...
we got just some random stuff here. Mangrove chest boat, essential. Random donkey, also essential. The wagon.
This is my favorite. The mangrove boat with a chest in it. I just love this.
Can you access the chest without being in the boat?
Reason.
No, you can't. You have to be in the boat, and then you just open inventory. I've never used the chest boat. I just think that oh yeah, you take suffocation damage if you get out.
Yeah.
The boat demands a price.
Yes, it does. So here's actually the sign that Charizard never found, actually. It's in the wagon. It's right
Oh.
over here. It says, you know, Arcanine was here.
Nice
I
builds.
kind of leave those signs everywhere. Like the first thing I did when I logged onto the old server that also died. The first thing I did was chop down a tree, make a sign, and put it down. It says Arcanine was here, and then I just left. So we got another farm over here, the carrots and potatoes.
I actually used this one. I harvested and traded it with the farmers. So we got this giant tree here. It looks horrible. I'm not good at building trees.
Yeah, it does look pretty bad.
I saw like
I'm gonna
kind of
say
this
it.
design in a YouTube video. I was like, huh, I could do that, and then I did it, but worse, because that's what I do. So yeah,
So
and then
should we
there's
take a look at
the
farmer's house.
farmhouse, which is the second building, and my personal favorite one of all the ones I did. It's got a fence gate here, which was meant to be temporary because like zombies kept walking in and infecting these guys, which is kind of annoying.
Zombies weren't the only thing that walked in. When we were first putting the villagers in here, a creeper walked in and blew this place to hell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was a bit of a disaster.
That was kind of a pain.
But it's-
I think all the villagers
it
survived.
almost-
These guys are all master
Yeah.
level, and I like traded. I buy my gold carrots for food from these guys.
Yeah, they all. It was only one. Oh, server restart. Nice. There was
Okay.
only one. It was the first one we were doing. It almost killed me. So let's come
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah, we got some paintings on the walls, more paintings
Here's
on
the
the walls.
shepherds. You'll note they
Yeah,
are
shepherds.
not in the wool.
And then there's like
It's
just
a
like
farm.
there's the window here you can look out. That's usually what you do with windows.
And just some money lying around.
Yeah, as you have, you know, you got that pot with just like random coins. Got a
Yeah,
corner bush. Gotta have that, as many as you can.
always. There's not enough in there. You have
Yeah,
some
there's-
benches.
there's really
this table
not.
is nice.
Okay, so then we got the
We have another.
the farmer's secret.
It's becoming a bit of a trend. With, as you may have noticed, we put the secrets for lore.
Yeah, this is the farmer's secret. The secret to success. It's the bone meal, as you
Yeah.
would say.
It's relatively tame compared to the rest.
Yeah, I built these out of
Alright,
mangrove
let's sit
wood,
down.
and like I'm never building out of mangrove wood again. These trees are a pain in the ass to chop down. But at least you can
I really
compost the
like this
roots.
house.
Yeah,
I like the color scheme and stuff. I think this is like the build that inspired me to like come back on and do Minecraft again.
I was just gonna be like, screw it, I'll just build whatever. If it looks good, it does. If it doesn't, I don't really care. It ended up
If it
actually like
doesn't-
probably being some of my best building of
Yeah.
all time. Anyway,
I mean, next to it is this, which arguably is not
a lot worse.
that good.
Again, it was another
This
like
is like the villager
experimental
farm.
thing where it was like, well, this might look good, and it doesn't. So I just left it. But yeah,
Look at my
this is the villager breeder. There's a ton of villagers in there, way more than we needed. But yeah, there's nothing in here except for a moss roof. There used to be beds here for the villagers to actually breed with. Then we got way too many of them. Yeah, I also
This is
I didn't
tree
really
on top.
design this. I kind of copied it off YouTube because I didn't know how villager breeding worked. Actually, funny story about these guys. Originally, the first two were zombie villagers that I cured. Like over there, there's like over there on the hill somewhere. You might actually still be able to see the entrance. There's the original like villager breeder, and then I minecarted them in. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the cured ones out of being the spawner ones in there, and take them down here so that I can actually put them somewhere useful to trade with. And then like they started producing like 1 million villagers. I was like, okay, there's way too many villagers here. So then I killed like almost all of them, and I was like, wait, my cured ones were in there, and the cured ones got killed because I forgot. I didn't cure any of the
it
other
was
ones.
it was unfortunate.
Oh well.
Alright, so we'll come over here. There's something in the woods over here.
Yeah.
A little bit of a. It's a little bit of a mystery, but we can clear it up a little with my build. This is like the build that I made.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to contribute to the village, and as you can see, my style is distinctly different from Charizard's. You'll note the large amounts of bushes that I use. But this
Yeah.
is the Johnson Boss Tavern, and again, floor design, which I like really like. So
Actually,
my
I saw
tavern.
this in here, and then I saw it in the cave colonization episode. I forgot you had it in your house. I thought this was like the first time you'd done it. I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this one.
You might notice the similarities between this build and the cave colonization build, the most recent one, which would be 43. And that is because this was kind of like practice. So we have like the fence and like the oven and stuff. It's obviously a little bit different, but I try to do like basically the same thing. There's no bar in the other one; it's too small. But
You
got a butcher in here.
He doesn't sell anything useful at all. I kind of wanted to put in like a cleric or something behind here, but then like he walked out over this, so I added trapdoors. Then he walked out the door, so I added walls. And then I couldn't stop him going up the ladder, so I was like, forget it. I'd have to like completely ruin his build to get villagers in here, and I didn't want to do that.
This is my bar. Here's the painting that I correctly got 6 times, but kept breaking because my brain was just not working. Like literally, I would get it.
Oh, the server closed. Hold on, that's a server restart.
Alright, so out back we have some barrels and a corner bush because this is a DB Productions build. DB Productions likes corner bushes. As we'll see upstairs, there is 2 in this room. This is like the living quarters above the tavern. It's pretty sparse and not very colorful, but the floor is spruce, the walls are spruce, ceiling is spruce, but it's fine. And we got another book. Yeah. So this is a tavern keeper's secret. I just clicked the bed. It says they'll never find his body. And his body is actually marked by that coarser and andesite pillar.
Yeah, so
it's kind of funny.
They found the body. I don't think the tavern keeper knows.
He's a bit of an idiot. So upstairs there's... I originally wasn't going to decorate this, but it got decorated a little bit.
There's a skeleton head.
There's really not that much over here. I ran out of glass pane, so stained glass.
Just the random stuff you
and
get
got
out of
some
trail
spare bottles and cups. One more funny thing about this note is about the tavern here. This chimney, fire is actually here. It's 1 block too far to the right, but it's because it just looks better this way. It doesn't properly fit. So.
Right. So this is, I think, the last road. If you head down this way, you'll find the lake, which is not a natural lake. This used to be a forest. I cut down all the trees, changed it all to ground, filled it with water. That was a really big project. It took forever. There's a sign here which says, "Beware of lake beasts." We'll come back to that.
I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do a find lake beast speedrun right now, but we'll find him.
Yeah.
This is my second build. Yeah.
So the fisherman's
immediately
house.
Something you can notice is that it's ugly as sin, and I'm not apologizing for that. It's got a hanging sign above the door. The hanging sign says Fred word. Don't ask, because I honestly don't know.
You like asked for like a name for the building, and I just said Fredward. And it's like, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It was gonna be like the fisherman's something or other, whatever. It could also just be Fredward.
Here.
Yeah. These are, I think, the last villagers we got.
Yeah. Upstairs is a tiny little bit of a living quarter. He's got this nice in-glass window here. It's got sky, it's got land, it's got a sun. Very abstract.
In 2x6.
Yeah.
Or
And
2x3.
of course we have a book. Fisherman's Secret. What does it say? Lake Beast. There is nothing we can do. And yeah, when we were building this, like every 5 seconds we would say there's nothing we can do and just start laughing.
It was so funny. Like, it was like that and let that sink in at the same time, I think.
Yeah, there is nothing we can do. But that's it.
Oh wait,
it was
look,
late
look,
at
look.
night,
There's another Azure Bluette, so that's like, what, 3? Or this is an Azure
Yeah.
Bluette, a blue orchid.
Orchid. Now here, there's the boathouse. No fishing, which is funny because
Which
it's
is
a fisherman's shack.
Yeah, so it's like, what are you supposed to do? I like this boathouse.
It's really low effort, but I guess it works.
So I guess if we head out this way, maybe the other way. Let's just go this way. Head around the lake, then. Oh, my parkour is bad. We can head out this way, and we get this really bare area here, which I terraformed to be flat. Oh, I can't sprint. And we come to the dam, which is part of the lake project, because the terrain didn't really work out for having a lake here, so I just built a dam. It took a while.
Yeah.
It's a dam. There's nothing really special to it.
It is a pretty cool dam, because like you got water here, and then over here is just a cliff.
Yeah. I guess like the most notable thing about this is that like I kind of copied a design I did like in 2018. It's from the one of my last build showcase videos, the Spruce Village thing. I don't remember what it was called. Coastal Village, I think.
Should we try and find Lake Beast? I suck at doing Lake Beast speedruns, or find Lake Beast speedruns.
But yeah, because the Lake Beast is a real thing. It's not just a myth. The sign and the book have meaning. It's in there. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, fantastic! It's raining. All right, I'm gonna try and find Lake Beast. I'll do a Lake Beast speedrun. Find Lake Beast speedrun. I like almost never find him. I found him once.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
He's, like,
cheat and use
invisible to me.
hitboxes because that's what I usually do. Actually, before I do that though, maybe I will find him like vanilla. He's usually hanging out by the dam.
I found him. He's over here. Here's Lake Beast. He is real, and if I hover over him, you can see he's indeed called Lake Beast.
He is the Lake Beast.
Is a real thing.
He's beastly, I promise.
He's very dangerous.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about him. He just lives here.
And then there's if you come down here, you've got I don't think you can see. I've got dynamic lights off, but there's a boat here, which is the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, which was actually sunk by the Lake Beast. That's canonically been confirmed just now. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of like it. That's pretty much everything we built. I don't know, there's plenty of places where like I would have done more, or we would have done more if we'd had more time. Like I wanted to have every villager type in this village, but just never got around to it.
Yeah, we definitely covered every build, and there's nothing like
It'd be kind of annoying
around.
if we didn't.
Yeah, I don't like from where I am right now. I don't see anything.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't see
I'm
anything
pretty sure
we may have missed, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure we hit everything.
All the like high spots.
All right. So I guess we'll do a cinematic. I'm not too sure what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in some cinematic shots, put in some like epic music. I don't know, maybe put in some copyrighted
time
music.
stamping.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll try to get some shader shots.
When
Funny
it's not
story,
raining.
actually. It was thundering earlier today, and I was here trying to get surge protector, and then I didn't get it. It was thundering for like 2 minutes. It kind of sucked. We're just gonna show off the screenshots and cinematic and whatever. I guess hope you enjoyed the video. Well, I guess we'll see you hopefully in another video. Like and subscribe if you want all that jazz.
Actually, I guess one thing that probably we should say is probably just like, you know, thank you to Corny's friend Khaki for letting us play on the server. Like, it was meant to just be like him and his friends, and Corn allowed us to play as well.
His friends didn't play on the server.
Yeah, it was pretty much just us. Actually, wait, I realized there is one thing we forgot to show off.
Oh, what's that?
And that is over here. The big thing in the distance, which is the house of one Mr. Shark Studios, who didn't really... I mean, he actually played a lot to build that, but he never finished his house.
Yeah, unfortunate, because it would have been really cool to see that finish.
Yeah, could have put like paths and
the thing.
More flower fields. I think that's it. So, cue the cinematics. Wow, doing an epic like third-person shot of that.